Greetings. Welcome to another installation of the House 94 podcast. So, man, I think we've been off about a week or so, and had a lot of happenings in the last little while, including the election. We've been going back and forth about it all this time, talking about what we thought was going to happen. We've been prognosticating and making our predictions and whatnot, but now it's real. And the cocksucker in chief is about to be no more. So anyway, we wanted to have a little round robin today, go around the horn, talk about the election and what we think it means and the state of the election and where we're at. So, Crump, I know you're on a time frame, man. Bless us. Give it to us.
Man, I think we're all truly blessed today, man. We need to give praise to Allah, to Jesus Christ, to whomever your maker is. Thank God, man, for these results that came in. I know I was in the middle of trial, still in trial actually, but in the middle of trial, when this thing is going on, trying not to pay attention to the TV, but waking up every hour on the hour, looking at notifications on my phone just to see where the results were, where the states were as far as percentage-wise between Biden and Trump, man. And this shit was an agonizing feeling. I mean, staying up every night or getting up in the middle of the night just to see where we were as far as the results and whether or not the results had come in, whether or not the counting was still going on. Man, that was the most stressful election that I've ever been a part of, man. So, man, I'm just glad this thing is over. But of course, the civil unrest, my opinion, is still yet to come. You still got the Republicans out here that's trying to contest, and they got the whole motto, "Stop the steal." But fuck them, man. Let them do what they do, and let's move on and do what we do.
Man, exactly. But you know what? I don't even think the civil unrest is about to be a big deal, man. It's like Trump has slithered back into his hole. He hadn't been seen since Thursday. It's now Monday. And it's like, I ain't going to say he's given up because he's still got the little court cases. He's been losing all of them. And it's just like, dude, I think he might be about to just kind of like slide away in the Neverland. Lou, what you got?
I don't want to tell Trump, man. This shit was intense. In a lot of states, it wasn't looking good for Biden. And then those mail-in votes start rolling in. We might have a shot at this, man. Kept you glued to the screen, and then it became inevitable. You can just hear it. That those mail-in votes just kept coming in a ratio that it was just inevitable. And you're sitting there with your fingers crossed, like, come on. And then with Arizona and Georgia and Pennsylvania coming through. And then you see why Trump tried to, even before the election, put a damper and stop the mail-in votes. And it was, they say historically the Republicans go in and vote, and Democrats have more percentages of the Democrats mail theirs in. And then just the early voting, I think it was over 90 million Americans voted early, which was more than dwarfed what the mail-in votes was for the last election. So I was sitting there Saturday morning, like Trump was saying, just trying to get my updates. And Allegheny County came in. They announced that when this was on MSNBC, which was yellow screen with black writing or something like that, breaking news. And this is like a minute out there announced. Allegheny went to Biden and upped his lead in Pennsylvania by like 30,000 votes. Within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, they called the whole election for Biden. It's like, what? It was so, I didn't expect it to be called that quickly like that. I'm sitting there just like, and then it was over. All of a sudden.
At that point, he only needed 20 electoral votes. So that 20 put him over the top. So Pennsylvania was the whole bag.
But when they called Allegheny, they didn't give him the 20. Like as soon as they said Allegheny, then it was like, oh yeah, he's got the whole state. So it was like an old Mike Tyson fight. If you blinked, you would have missed it. If I had got up and go take a piss, I would have missed it. But it was like, I don't remember citizens going crazy once that was announced. I was talking to a girl that lives in Brooklyn. She opened up her windows and cars going down the street honking. This is like right after it was announced. Immediate, the news started spread. Then Mike, I sent out that video of my girls, and Mike sent me a clip. He was on 96 and Broadway. Same scenario. It reminded me of The Wizard of Oz, which was dead, and they all started celebrating. Or for my Star Wars heads, when they won, everybody's out there celebrating. Get this motherfucker out of here.
This is big news, man. I mean, anytime a tremendous achievement for the incoming administration is to rejoin the World Health Organization, some basic ass shit like that, you know how terrible this previous administration was. Quasi, jump in, man. What you got?
There we go. Well, hey, first thing I want to say is really I'm grateful and extremely thankful for the outcome. I also want to take the time to really just acknowledge all Americans, regardless of which side they voted on, for getting out and exercising their right to vote, because as we see, it was crucial. And in the past, where any of us may have thought that our votes didn't count, well, we found out this election it counted. You know what I mean? So my hat is off to all who voted. I'm extremely happy about the results because I'm hopeful for the future that the Biden-Harris administration is looking to do. And I'm encouraged by civility, which has long been missing, at least for the last 4 years, right? In the office. I'm looking forward to the president doing what he can, because it's not going to all fall on him, but doing what he can to really unify our country and make it a better place. I'm hopeful for what Kamala Harris means to not just young Black women or anybody of color, what she represents for everybody in our human race, the possibility of what any of us can become. And I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her. I'm proud for her. And I just look forward to, again, what Biden and Harris can do. So